Hello everyone, this is Data from JGX, and today we are going to discuss the January 2022 patch notes. We will go to the Predator pack in a minute. Let's start from the weapon changes. Colonel Small Pulse Laser heat increased to 2.2 from 2.05. This is a well-deserved nerf. In the past, when Clan Small Pulses were at their peak, they had 0.75 duration, 6 damage, 3.5 heat, then it was turned to 3 heat, and then they got nerfed into the oblivion. With the Cauldron, the heat stood at 2.05, but the damage was bumped from 4 to 5. This means that the damage per heat of the small pulse lasers, Clan small pulse lasers, is the highest in the history of MWO. They have never had such efficient damage per heat parameters. Even with this nerf, their damage per heat is going to be way too efficient. In order to bring them in line to what they were before the Giga nerf, the heat value should have been 2.56. I think Clan Small Pulse combos like Small Pulse, CR Macros, Machine Guns are overpowered. They're broken. As you can see from the gameplay at high levels in the MWO Championship Series Finals 2021. It's all basically a tornado of small pulses, micro pulses, machine guns and stuff. I don't think that this nerf is going to do anything. I think that the nerf should have gone way farther, but we'll see how it goes. Clan Large Pulse. Some people in the Cauldron complain that Clan Large Pulses are OP. I don't think this is the case. Surely they are good weapons. I don't think this nerf is going to kill them, but I think that past this nerf, it's a third nerf in a row. I hope we won't nerf them further because you're starting to get into the over nerf field. LRMs, this is redundant because reduced impulse is a reduced screen shake. So basically when you get hit by the LRMs, your screen will shake less. Predator pack. What is this pack adding? The Shadow Cat, it has 2 extra energy in the left arm and in the left torso. So you can basically do a 6 energy build. For example, 6 medium lasers. You could try 6 medium pulses, but you shouldn't have enough heat sinks to run it. For example, let's see. Let's try 6 medium pulse build. 6 medium pulses, weight 12 tons, so let's occupy 12 tons with weapons, and we are already out of tonnage for the heat sinks. You cannot run 6 medium pulses with only 14 double heat sinks. You could try maybe 6 medium lasers, but I don't think that this one is going to be amazing. The Blood Asp is definitely more interesting because of the right torso. Currently there are no Blood Asps with the 2 energy in the right torso. And jump jets in the leg, whatever, I don't think they're useful. Right torso 2 energy means that you can take a Blood Asp and go like this, 1, 2, 3, and then you would put 4 and 5 all up high in this torso here. You can't do it right now because you don't have a right torso with 2 energy. So you'll go these ones you'll put them in the torso and you'll do something like this. possibly with a macro to avoid ghosting the 3 large pulses, because the ghost heat on the large pulses right now due to the double nerf is just ridiculous. You rise the armor, of course we have tonnage, but 27 double heatsinks is fine. All high mounts, it should be a pretty strong mech. Porco dio. Mannaggia Windows 10. As for the quirks, the Novas, nothing special, just some quirks here and there for off meta builds. Nova Prime, extra stuff on the medium lasers, so a good side peak 6 medium laser build. Nova B, UAC jam chance, UAC jam duration, UAC ammo. But they are linked to the right arm, not to the set of 8. This means that you can take a Nova B or whatever Nova, because the quirks are linked to the B right arm. You can do something like this. It has ammo 100%. So you can go something like this. This should be a decent brawler. I'm actually gonna try this. Nova S, this is the 6 medium pulse, 110 range, whatever. Nova A, PPC, it's shit anyways, because it does energy heat. Maybe with the energy heat it can do something. Nova A. In the set of 8, bad convergence. This one is bad. Nova D, missiles, whatever. BK, whatever. Linebacker, these are pretty much generic quirks. On the linebacker, honestly, every build is pretty much okay. 2 PPCs, heavy large NER meds, small pulse and SRMs. This is a pretty generic all-around max 6 medium pulse. Generic all-around max. You can do pretty much whatever you want. They're not going to excel in anything, but they're not going to be shit max anyways. Black Knights. Here is where things start getting interesting. At the moment, some Black Knights have structure, some have armor. Everything is turned into armor, and they get additional plus 10 in the CT. The 7... The 6B is going to stay the way it is in terms of offensive. It's already pretty strong like this. 19 doubles, 4 large lasers and 5 meds and AMS. It's pretty strong. You'll get more survival in the CT. 7L. 7L is the one that currently has duration. So similar build, but instead of having heat, it will have 15 duration on these ones. You could try some sort of pulse plus regular meds build. The regular 7 PPCHSL, like PPCHSL, you could try something like this, and you could shoot these ones on one button and these ones on the other button. Should be pretty efficient. Standard NER medium laser range, medium pulse range, laser heat is the pulse one. Of course, you can also put regular meds and rise the engine. But it has most of the quirks on pulses, so this is, let's say this is the pulse one. The partisan, it should be a 4 large laser and a gauss, like this. Maybe you could remove the gauss and put an MRM 40, but I'd rather go this way. Battle Masters. 1G stays the way it is. They just all get the survival from the 2C, which is the only one with survival everywhere at the moment. 2C, this is the strong one. 10 heat on this one is pretty big because you're gonna put 5 large pulses with 10 heat. Like this. Of course, you can do it on the 1G with 10 range and have the extra survival now on top of the 10 range. Like this. 3M, medium pulse HSL plus 2 based. Generic cooldown. This is all medium pulses and an MRM. Like this. The HSL, you're going to be able to alpha strike these ones. And then extra damage with the MRM should be a brawler. 1S, whatever. 3S, whatever. 1D, UAC jam chance. Maybe you're going to do some sort of ballistics on these one. On this one. The 1D. Where the fuck did I put it? There you go. I think it's generic. UAC jam chance, heat range cooldown, ballistic cooldown. Whatever. Laser duration. Ballistic cooldown 20%. UAC jam chance. Okay, cats. UAC gem chance 30%, 5 heat, add 10 cooldown. This one has a lot of cooldown, like a lot of cooldown. It doesn't fit 2 Ultra 5s, it doesn't fit 3 Ultra 2s. You're gonna go with an Ultra 10 most likely. Always XL on every Mac, except just few ones. And then maybe some sort of PPCs. Triple PPC if you want more DPS. Double heavy PPC if you want less DPS but better damage per heat. Something like this anyways. You can lower the armor. More or less it's going to be a PPC UAC build. Blood asps. We're adding something to the CTs of the blood asps without ECM. I think I'm going to like the D because it has 5 heat dissipation in the CT. It's a boost to the heatsinks. I love boating heatsinks on the max. I'm going to use this one. What I think may be slightly broken is to put velocity quirks in the CT of some of these ones. Where are the velocity quirks? Weapon velocity in the CT. And the new one, 10 velocity in the CT. Because the new one also has missiles in the arms, 2 and 2. The Rancor, I don't know if it's called, is it the Rancor or something else? RA, I don't know, RA, let's call it this way. Already has missiles in the right torsos, so you would have 10% velocity in the CT, means that they would just get through AMS even more. Left arm, you would have 2 missiles per arm instead of 1. You would go like this. And you have plenty of tonnage for, yeah, this is a bug, extra LRM-15s. So it's basically 4 LRM-20s, 2 LRM-15s with all the ammo to use them. Fast, 10 velocity, it means that you're going to go through AMS a lot faster, a lot easier. This one may become a little bit too strong. Mace links, whatever. Arctic Cheetah, whatever. Okay, this is interesting. Vulcan 5S. You could try something like double Ultra 5, like this. But again, whatever. Like, this is not meta breaking or anything. But you could try to do a 2 Ultra 5 on this Vulcan. Whatever, whatever. This is trying to give the 4 possibility to run builds that are not based on MRMs. Something like 2 AC-10s and some SRMs. Jägermechs, more ammo. This means that you'll be able to save some tonnage and upgrade the engine. The DD with 4 Ultra 5s will be a valid mech. You could try something like this. But again, for 5 tons of ammo, it's still whatever. Marauders, more armor to the right torso. This one, I didn't like it. It wasn't OP. It didn't deserve a nerf. At least it was a reason to buy the Hero Summoner. It had extra cooldown. Basically, it added extra cooldown to PPC builds. If you bought the hero, it's not pay to win, it's just some small extra cooldown on PPC builds. They could have left it. This is basically following the line of clan large pulses are OP, they don't need buffs nor quirks. So at least let's stop at 5%. This one was accidentally removed in a past patch. They're just putting it back. These ones, the map fixes we'll have to check. We don't know if you really fixed them. There are a lot of stuff that should have been fixed, but it isn't here. For example, the trees of the new map, you get blocked on them with the mech, but people can shoot through them. Some of them, at least. And that's it. It's weird that the modification for Forest Colony Old is not here yet. It should be in February. There should be a time of day and fog change on Forest Colony Old, but it isn't here. So I think that we're done. I think yeah, I think we're done. If it helped you, remember to subscribe, leave a like, and I'll catch you guys next time.